please visit www.patreon.com/oneseedaday and support us with a monthly donation of €1 in order to get access to exclusive content of various permaculture projects, analysis and insights about agroforestry, to connect with our community, to support our daily seed plantings and long-term projects such as the One Seed a Day Foundation and socio-ecological reforestation for the connection of humans and their nature. This is also the last episode from 2021 Solbacka. We are very thankful and grateful that we have made the experience with these beautiful people. Thank you very much. Also, there are some great news for this year, because we have a new co-worker at the One Seed a Day community who will be editing all the videos in the future so that we can focus on making even more documentaries and publishing even more documentaries for you. Be well.
Yeah, so when I first stepped into the Dragon Temple 1 week ago, I wasn't able to speak a lot.
Yeah. No, the thing is that since the Dragon Temple it's in a community, right, in Solbacka, so we build it also as a kind of a community space, so that there would be a space for us to do a lot of different things, and of course the children can also play in there. So it's a multi-purpose space.
Made for inclusion.
Yeah, it's meant to be used, of course, but of course you want to use it also with respect. It's not a place where you just play a lot of video games. So it's like for everybody to find their own way with it.
And when was it built actually?
I think we started probably 6 years ago with the beginning of it, and then over 3 years most of it was built, and the last 3 years we have started to use it. And it's still not finished, but it probably never will be.
Similar to any community process, which is not at one point finished but continuously.
And then the dream was always that I want to combine that with the wood carving. Because you have maybe seen like really old buildings, like several hundred years old. You notice how I know also in Germany there's beautiful examples of that.
The Fachwerkhouses.
Yes, so you can see that really a lot of skills, but also a lot of love has been put into these buildings, and that is something we have forgotten in the modern society. We don't build like that anymore. You can just take a look in any city and look at the concrete buildings. You can really easily see that there's no love in those anymore. It's just dead. So I like to really see if it's possible to go back to that feeling of, let's create something beautiful, something that is inspiring to be inside, and that is built for humans.
When we came up the first day here with the car, driving up that road, this place looked like immediately catches the attention.
Yeah.
I had this intuitive association of witch, of magic, also of warmth, definitely, and also of secrets.
Okay.
Which is just my subjective thing. And you said that is something that maybe has been lost a little bit. That attention to details, the love that one feels. I feel very remembered here. Like when I'm here, I don't feel lost. I feel.
Yeah. No, there's a certain the old language of building. There was always harmony, like the way the windows are put in the walls. Some people say that the windows are the soul of the house. and when you look at an old house, you will understand what I'm saying, because it just feels right. You know, there is just something that here I can be, and this is nice. And then you look at some of the modern houses, I don't get that feeling. It feels like it's disconnected. The people who have designed it are thinking more about what are the materials what we receive from the factory, and how can we be most efficient in creating this as fast as possible. And it's completely lost the connection to the beauty and what it does to people. Yeah, so I wanted to build it on rock, because this never moves. It's very solid. And for the health of the house, if you notice, there's a lot of air under.
Yeah.
And this is very good. So some houses are built sitting on the ground, and this can be problematic if you're not careful what you're doing.
I mean, also you didn't have to think probably so much about the materials. Which wood did you use?
It was recycled, the whole bottom part.
Yeah.
I took down an old barn and just recycled a lot of the heavy timbers. This is also part of building naturally, is to, as much as possible, to recycle. And there is so much wood what is being thrown away. So the fascination with the ancestors, it led me to realizing that I want to also express this mystery of life, like this amazing thing that nature gives us. So how can we express it? And for me, I found out that by creating this kind of artwork, like wood carvings, that was one way I could do it. So I started carving, and over the years I have continued. But then I decided that I want to try to make something that is more useful and like something you can actually experience in a more how to say, direct way. So here we are in Finland, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the dragon temple, why it is created, and some details inside. The idea is that when you come in, you are being like transported into another space, which is actually the space inside of your heart.
Can we go in?
Yeah, let's go in. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's very warm here now.
So warm right away. Beautiful. Hi.
Yeah, we just had a tantra massage course here, so that energy is still present. Nice, soft, and warm energy.
Yeah, there are different layers of sweet fermentation coming out when we inhale a little longer.
Yeah. My partner in crime, we have created this together. I do the physical manifestation, and Petra is taking care of the inner world more with the artwork, the wood. Here is an example of the wood carvings. So it becomes so much more interesting when it's part of a house, and you're actually using it instead of it's just an object to be looked at.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we were talking a lot. How should the space be, and what do we want it to do? And we have actually, if you want to point the camera out of the window, and there is this yurt in the field there. So we made first a yurt many years ago that we lived in. It's not that one, it was another. And actually the shape of this yurt, that became the idea for the dragon temple. We liked so much the shape, but we just wanted something much bigger so that we could fit more people inside.
I wanted it to be round.
Yes.
It had to be round.
Spontaneously seeing that nice detail of raw straw.
Yes. Yeah, as you see here, it's the walls are made from straw bales, which are really thick. They're actually 0.5 meter thick. And that gives a really good insulation.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 0.5 meter insulation in the walls and in the floor and in the ceiling also.
From all sides.
From all sides.
Warmly embraced.
Yes, because it's a big space.
Yeah.
And of course, we need to heat it. We are in Finland and it's quite cold in the winter. So it's important to have good insulation.
Warm.
Yeah.
The hands.
Because we only have grey clay here, and it's a little bit boring. We need some colors in life. So yeah, that's the plan. But what is most important, it's a lot of these technical things and materials. Of course, natural materials are important, but the most important for me is the intention. Why to build?
So what was the general intention, and what is the intention of 3 pillars?
Yes, so just the word, the number 3 for me is just super powerful. I don't know, it's always been. It's in my ancestors from the Nordic people. The number 3 is always strong. If you look up, you can see at the top there is this figure of 3 with the 3 dragons, and it's mysterious, it's powerful, it's dynamic. Everybody likes that in all the traditions. They like it. So I decided as much 3 as possible. There's also 3 windows here, main windows, and
3 ovens?
No, not 3 ovens. But the idea why we build it is, I try to put like when people come in, I would like them to somehow, that it should be reinforcing whatever they carry in their heart. So a space that will put a focus on your heart and make you remember that why you actually came here to this earth in this time, and then hopefully give you the inspiration and the power to actually also live whatever dreams you have inside. Because for me, to create this has been such a dream that I really wanted to do, but I didn't know how. And then just by trusting and starting in one place, we just start, and then suddenly, wow, this is here, and I still don't understand how that happened. It's really magical. And this is just such a good, for me, a good remembrance that it's possible to do if you just trust and you just figure out, okay, I need to start somewhere, and then maybe then when I start, then I know what is the next step. But I don't need to know everything in the beginning.
Also because there are so many other involved beautiful beings, and every being knows something about the place.
Mm-hmm.
So how many hands have been involved here? Wow.
I mean, probably 30.
Huh.
Yeah, but do you want to talk a little bit about the work we do here?
Yeah. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
Good connection, because I was also just thinking of that.
Maybe Petra, would you like to say something about what we do here?
I was this thing with the round shape here and what you were talking. I wanted to say something about that, because that's why for me it's so important with the round shape, is because shapes affects us, and our environment affects us in a certain way. And in our world today we have so much forgotten to be in a circle and the circles of life. And humans have always been sitting in a circle around a fire from the beginning. And that's very deep in our bones. and around space, there you have it. You can't anything else than somehow be in a circle. And then that brings us somehow, I think, back to our beginning. Yeah.
And it's then easy also to remember when we are together and not alone, maybe somewhere meditating alone, which also is nice, but it kind of brings something up when we are together in a circle.
Of course. And as humans, we need each other. Yes. We need each other. We need the tribe. And connect. I think that's also the key word. How do I connect? How do I connect with myself, with my own wisdom? How do I connect with life? And how do I connect with other people and with nature? Yeah, well, I like to work with things that is connected with shamanism and tantra. Yeah.
And dance.
And dancing. A lot of embodying, how to embody things.
What kind of activities could that be?
How to embody things, how to be present. Body work, massaging, drumming, dancing.
Like some kind of exercises where you actually meet other people.
Yeah.
Let's say practicing meetings.
Breath work. Sound, working with sound. Yeah.
But this is really the mothership of this school. What is happening now?
Yeah, that's nice. School of embodied wisdom. Yeah.
Can we find it like that on the internet?
No, not yet.
It's coming soon.
You will find.
But we're trying to just make it more focused and make it more clear.
Yeah.
But everything what we're doing is basically it's that.
Yeah.
And it's this, and it's community, and it's circles and connection. Can you say something about the School of Embodied Wisdom? What is it? What is it that you wanted to create with that?
Well, I wanted to create how to say, a place where people can find out their own qualities and their own gifts, because we are all born with our own gifts, and life and the world is becoming so much more beautiful if we are sharing our gifts with the world. And first we have to figure out, what are my qualities, what are my gifts? Yeah. So the School of Embodied Wisdom is about that. And also about to find the connections we have lost, like the connections with the nature, with the connection with myself, the connection with other people, and the rhythms that exist in nature, to come back to our rhythms. And this thing when the life, our life has its own cycles, and to the different phases, you know, what we call rites of passages, when we, for example, enter adulthood from being a child and teenager.
Yes.
To put like a, okay, what is the change? It's like a threshold. We have lost that the practice. How do we do that? How do we support? How do we support our young ones to become adults?
It's just, you know, we create a space. We create a space where you are allowed and encouraged to be you, and to really mirror yourself in the other people there who are trying the same thing. And then what is going to be born out of that space?
Yeah.
The support of each other, the support of the community, the tribe. That's very interesting.
Yes, and when we are happy, we are creating so much more beautiful things than if we are unhappy. Yeah. Because we have the power to create. Yeah. And that also is something for me is important in that, to remember that we all can create, and we are all creating all the time. And to be aware of what am I creating?
And I would even say that we have an obligation to create, because I truly believe that I came here for a reason.
Yeah.
I didn't come here just to work from 9 to 5 and to create children and to make money. No. I came here and I need to figure that out. What did I come to do? I need to feel what it is, and then I need to try my best to actually do it. That will make me happy, I believe. So it will be nice to explore it more.
Yeah.
And see where it all goes.
Yeah. Yeah, and here we have also, every summer we have a Sacred Earth Festival. So if you are interested to come and check this place out, you can come in July. The third weekend, usually in July, we have that festival going on here. So
In south of Finland.
and then also we have other workshops and other retreats. It's also possible to come for that, or then to come and help as a woofer or helper. That's also possible. It's just to reach out.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please visit www.patreon.com/oneseedaday and support us with a monthly donation of €1 in order to get access to exclusive content of various permaculture projects, analysis and insights about agroforestry, to connect with our community, to support our daily seed plantings and long-term projects such as the One Seed a Day Foundation and socio-ecological reforestation for the connection of humans and their nature. This is also the last episode from 2021 Solbacka. We are very thankful and grateful that we have made the experience with these beautiful people. Thank you very much. Also, there are some great news for this year, because we have a new co-worker at the One Seed a Day community who will be editing all the videos in the future, so that we can focus on making even more documentaries and publishing even more documentaries for you. Be well.